You're watching WFMZ TV 69 News live at 5 with Rob Vaughn, Wendy Davis, Troy Hein with sports, and meteorologist Ed Hanna with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast.
Well, anyone who works at a TV station will tell you that making the switch to high definition or HD is no easy task.
WFMZ TV took the challenge head on, and so far so good. WFMZ's Bo Koltnow is live in the studio to tell us what this switch to HD means for us and for you, the viewer. Bo?
Rob, aside from a clearer, cleaner, and crisper picture in HD, the entire 16:9 screen will be filled. Those are the TVs that are becoming more common, and that's just the beginning. Tuning in to 69 News.
This is 69 News live at noon.
Same studio, but now a different view.
Good afternoon, I'm Hasiel Cordoba.
And I'm Nancy Werteen. 69 News at noon starts right now.
The beauty of the set becomes even more apparent to someone who has a high-definition television.
That's right. If your TV and cable system are HD, or if you have an antenna and an HD set, 69 News in studio is now high definition.
The picture image is infinitely better.
Broadcasting in HD is not as easy as it looks. The process began more than 2 years, hundreds of hours, and millions of dollars ago.
This is essentially building a television station over again.
First up was a new set. Then 30 years of history and equipment has to be updated.
There's no simple matter of being able to cut between what was old and what is new.
From the studio to the streets, an entire fleet of new cameras are needed. Tapes are trashed. Everything you see will be shot with digital video, fed directly into our computer system, and then broadcast to you in high definition. So why go through all this hassle?
Viewer expectations. They expect Channel 69 News to be on the leading edge of things.
Bolder, broader, and more beautiful. HD, bringing your news that much closer.
One last time.
Yeah.
Now, currently, the only cable system that carries us in HD is Service Electric. Head to channel 508 to watch, but we expect other cable systems to come on board soon. To find us through your antenna, tune in to 69.3. That is our over-the-air HD channel. Rob and Wendy, back to you guys.
Wow, channel 508. That sounds funny, doesn't it?
508.
508.
Yeah, it's a changing TV world,
Yes.
isn't it? All right. We change now to weather.
That's right. We're going to head over to meteorologist Ed Hanna in the Weather Center. Ed?
Good to see you all, and it's good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us for our HD edition here. Of course, it's fantastic that you'll all be able to see us in HD now. 59 degrees, winds out of the south, 9 miles an hour. Cooler air to the north. This warm front continues to advance. It's just moving slower, a lot slower than what we thought, and as a result, took the clouds a lot longer to get in here. By early afternoon, most of you started seeing the clouds really thicken up, but the morning was really delightful. So that was a bonus. That was a good thing. The front problem is, as that warm front continues to advance towards the area, you can see the clouds making their way in, and there's some scattered showers around. I think as we move throughout the evening hours, some of you seeing some showers now. We'll continue to keep them in the forecasts, a couple around. During the evening, during the day tomorrow, there could be a couple of showers around, and the reason is because that front, it's just going to toggle right on through our area. Take a look here just over the last 6 hours, and you'll be able to see right now Berks through part of the Lehigh Valley, Carbon down into Lancaster, Chester County. You guys towards Newcastle, Delaware, Wilmington, you're seeing a couple of sprinkles, a couple of showers right now. This is all going to continue to move off to the east, but this easterly component will continue off the Atlantic. Some form of easterly component, whether it's northeast, east, or southeast, it's going to be with us right on through into Sunday. And so anytime you got a flow off the ocean, you're going to allow for definitely more clouds. Look at this front. Again, it slowly pushes up through our area probably sometime tomorrow, maybe mid-afternoon, and then high pressure kind of noses it back down. And so with it nearby, that easterly flow, going to be counting on a lot more clouds with the opportunity for a couple of showers around at any time. There's going to be periods where it's just cloudy and not doing a whole lot, but they have to allow for a shower or two at almost at any time. Cold front will cross the area on Sunday. What that means for us is that approaches, we're certainly going to be looking at the chance for some showers, maybe a thunderstorm. There could be just a period of rain developing on Sunday. We'll watch that as we get closer. For now, don't forget, this is real big news. Of course, you know, the Freddie Awards live on WFMZ coming up the end of this month. Happy May 1st, by the way, but towards the end of the month. And, of course, I want to be really encouraging. The Freddie nominations will be announced noon during the 12 o'clock noon newscast Thursday, May 8th. Shelley Brown, my co-host for the Freddie Awards, will be here with me, and we'll be announcing that. It's going to be a very exciting day, so don't miss that 12 o'clock noon newscast. That's a week from today. 47 degrees, mostly cloudy. Again, a couple of showers around through the evening hours. And then for your day on Friday, rather cloudy. Again, couple of showers around. Look for a high of 64 degrees. Southeast winds 6 to 12. And again, we'll have that easterly component to the wind right on through Sunday. Saturday, much of the same. Plenty of clouds around, the opportunity for at least a couple of showers. Sunday could see certainly more numerous showers as the cold front comes towards the area. There could be a couple of thunderstorms, and there may just end up being a period of rain, but clearly you can see temperatures getting back closer to normal for this time of year. Monday, a couple of lingering showers, but it looks as though things start to dry out then later Monday. Tuesday, mostly sunny, 68 degrees. There could be a couple of showers then later on Wednesday. So updates at 10 and 10:30. Have a great night.
All right.
You too. Thanks, Ed.
Thanks.
2 area hospitals are teaming up to create a brand new health center. Lehigh Valley Hospital joining forces with Grandview Hospital to open the center in a location between the two. And here it is at the old Nestor's store along Route 309 in Richland Township near Quakertown. It'll include family medicine, OBGYN, adult and pediatric specialists, and more. Hospital officials are hoping to open the center this fall.
Well, a church that's been serving the Allentown community for 62 years is closing its doors for good. The Midway Manor Moravian Church on North Ulster Street will have its last service on Sunday, May 18th. The church says it doesn't have enough active members to support the upkeep of the church and its outreach missions. The last service on the 18th will be at 3 p.m.
Let them know, Lord God, that you are the way, the truth, and the life, Lord God. Oh, Lord God, we come.
Prayers aplenty on this National Day of Prayer. A group came together in downtown Allentown today for prayer service outdoors. Another event was held today at the Haven House in Allentown.
The Easton community is coming together to help a well-known business owner who is battling cancer. Julie Andrews owns Julie's Emporium Antiques on the square. This is video of her from a story we did last year about her support for a downtown beat cop. Merchants in the downtown area have organized a fundraiser to help Andrews pay for her many medical bills. It's a silent auction. It's being held this Saturday, May 3rd from 4 to 8. It'll be at the 3rd Street Alliance in Easton. Donations will also be accepted at the PNC Bank in downtown Easton.
Well, lightning is the #2 weather-related killer in the U.S. Next on the news at 5, some valuable tips if you're ever caught in a storm that could save your life. Plus, the scandal surrounding the former governor of New York catches the eye of writers and movie makers. And the college postseason is here, and that means another conference tournament for the DeSales baseball team. We'll have more on the Bulldogs in a moment.
People are returning to the hardest-hit neighborhoods in Virginia after several tornadoes ripped across the state on Monday. The twisters flattened homes and flipped cars onto their roofs. State officials say a complete damage estimate for Suffolk, Virginia won't be known for a couple of days. It is estimated, though, that the damage is in the tens of millions of dollars. Northern Maine is experiencing its worst flooding on record. Hundreds of people in Fort Kent, Maine have fled their homes. 3 inches of rain fell in just 24 hours. The flooding sent the St. John River more than 3 feet above flood stage. Fire crews are working to put out hotspots today in a wildfire that covers more than 3 square miles on the edge of the Grand Canyon National Park. High winds are making it difficult for the crews to fight this fire. As of this afternoon, they had it 60% contained.
Quick action can keep you safe during a lightning storm. In this week's Health Beat, WFMZ's John Derr has some tips that could save your life.
Next to flooding, lightning is one of the most hazardous weather phenomena.
Lightning is the #2 weather-related killer in the United States. Hurricanes and tornadoes trail that.
Rothfuss claims the odds of getting hit by lightning are 1 in 400,000. Of course, certain conditions increase the risk.
That you're wet, that you're out in an open area, that you have metal on or around you.
Experts say the safest place to be when lightning strikes is inside a large enclosed building. If you're trapped outside, do not seek shelter under a tree or lie flat on the ground. Experts say you should squat low, tuck your head, and touch as little ground as possible. And you should always remember the 30-30 rule. That is, if you see a flash of lightning and hear a rumble of thunder within 30 seconds, you're at risk of getting hit by lightning.
The second 30 is 30 minutes after the last rumble of thunder. It's safe to go outside.
Experts say when you go outside, you should be aware of changing weather conditions. For Health Beat, I'm John Derr.
Right on to sports now.
Here is sports director Troy Hein.
Thanks, guys. And we start with a little college baseball tonight. Another year and another postseason tournament is here for the DeSales baseball program. The Bulldogs have had a lot of success over the years in the postseason. They're hoping for another nice long run this weekend. DeSales is the number 2 seed in the conference tournament. They meet Arcadia in round 1. That's tomorrow night down in Quakertown. DeSales has gotten to the title game each of the last 2 years in the Freedom Conference tournament, but they haven't won either of those games, and that just adds to the motivation for this weekend.
Definitely makes us very hungry to win a championship. Like I said, we just got to go out and play our game. We can't be nervous. We've been there, 2 times each of the last 2 years, so it's ours for the taking. So we just got to go out there and continue to do what we do.
Now, the Kutztown baseball team opened the PSAC tournament earlier today, facing IUP in round 1. They have to win this tournament to make the regionals. We'll have highlights of the game coming up tonight at 5:30 on the Berks Edition. Meanwhile, the Reading Phillies wrapped up their stay in New Hampshire with a tough loss today, 14-4. So they play really well at home over the weekend and then lose 2 of 3 in New Hampshire to start a road trip. A tough one today for the R-Phils. We'll have more on that tonight at 5:30 and at 6 as well. Rob, Wendy, back to you.
Thanks, Troy. Well, you knew it would happen eventually. The Elliott Spitzer prostitution scandal is being made into a book and a movie.
You'll remember the former New York governor resigned in March after allegations surfaced that he was a client of a prostitution ring. The book is being co-written by the makers of a book and documentary about the fall of Enron. A documentary on Spitzer is also in the works.
Well, nobody's more beautiful than Kate Hudson, according to People magazine anyway. The actress and mother is at the top of the 100 Most Beautiful People Stars of 2008 issue. It stands on Friday.
And actor Ian McKellen's Wizardry returns to the big screen. The 68-year-old star will reprise his role as Gandalf in The Hobbit. McKellen played Gandalf in the hugely successful Lord of the Rings trilogy. The first of the 2 Hobbit films is set to hit the theaters in 2010.
Up next on the Berks Edition, a story that is still developing tonight.
Police say they've caught the killer in a double murder. We're live with the details coming up after the break.
Plus, a complaint about high grass outside a Berks County home led police to discover a different kind of grass growing inside. WFMZ's Jolie Smith has the details.
And in tonight's Connect with Kids report, your child's ride to school may be hurting how well they do once they're in school. Those stories and more next on the Berks Edition.